Yo, what up guys, it's your boy Legendary here, and today people I'm super excited because we're finally going to be getting into some Sevens content, some Rush Duel content. We're going to be starting off with Yuga Oto's character deck, his Season 1 deck specifically. Also welcome to the channel because during the month of October I'm going to be uploading a new video every single day of this month. One new video each day. I'm taking on the challenge because Dylan uploaded one video every day in the month of August. And I kind of wanted to take that challenge too, and to kind of bring my channel back to life, our channel back to life. So I'm really excited for that. And no worries, we're going to be getting into some Rush Duel content, some duels, and some deck profiles. Don't worry, there's still going to be the original content you guys get from the channel normally, which is deck profiles from older series and stuff like that. That's all still here. It's not going to be a Rush Duel channel, but it will be incorporated because I do cover all the Yu-Gi-Oh series. Also, I do know that I never covered the Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns decks for many reasons. We were trying to build the decks, it got very expensive, and then we just had to stop for a while, and now we finally built the decks on Dueling Books. So at the end of October, during the last week of October, we'll introduce the Reigns decks, and we'll do the deck profiles and maybe try to have a duel out for that. But we'll see. But anyway, I'm hyped up. I'm excited to talk about Yuga Oto's deck. We're going to get into it. This is his Season 1 deck, nothing from Season 2, so none of the fusion stuff. So just Season 1. So we're going to get started. Alright, so first off, we're going to start off with Yuga's Maximum Monsters. So we're going to go over here, Rush Duel cards. Alright, good. Yeah, so we're going to start off with his Maximum Monster, Super Magitech Deity Magnum Overroad. So we're going to add this card in here. This one was never used in the show yet. We haven't seen it yet, so I'm not going to be adding that. But we will add Magnum Road in there. Sorry for stuttering. But yeah, we'll add Magnum Road in there. We're gonna do the first three pieces of it. Then we're gonna start adding the Sevens Roads cards up in there. So we're gonna start with his Ace Monster, Sevens Road Magician. Very classic for Yuga right there. You learn to fall in love with him over time. At least I did. And then we got Sevens Road Witch, which is the Dark Magician Girl counterpart, very similar to Yugi. Then we have Sevens Road Warlock right here. This is all really good. Sevens Road Magician basically gains attack for every attribute in your graveyard. 300 attack for every different attribute in your graveyard. Sevens Road Witch special summons Sevens Road Magician from the hand, and then she gains 400 attack. And then Sevens Road Warlock, you send a trap from your hand to the graveyard to add back a level 7 or higher Dark Spellcaster, basically Sevens Road Magician or whatever other spellcaster you have. And then if you add a Sevens Road Magician, you can also add her. So this is like a combo you could do with the 3 of these cards. You can basically just tribute to summon him, add this back, and then add this back, then tribute him to summon her, and then brings her Sevens Road Magician out, which is cool. So yeah, very cool, fun stuff combo right there. I'm not adding this card right now because this was a Season 2 card. This card will be added later on. But for now, we're going to keep moving on. We're going to do... Alright, we got Brave of Dawn Elite Cross. Really cool card. A lot of people really like that card. We have Hilt, the Noble Arms Bearer. This goes in combination with Noble Arms. You target a warrior monster you control, and they gain 600 attack until the end phase, so he'll be 27. So really cool classic combo for Yuga there. Next, we're going to be getting into some level 7 monsters, level 7, level 5 monsters for the deck, because he has a lot of those. We have Ice Age Catapult. I added this guy in because he's one of my personal favorites. I love ice, and he can help get rid of a back row, return it to the hand, bounce it, and then also decrease an opponent's monster by 600, which is cool. So I really like Ice Age Catapult a lot. He's really cool. Next up, we have a really cool powerhouse type of card. We have Full Meteor Impact. Basically, when you normal summon this card, you tribute it to destroy all level 6 or higher monsters on your opponent's side of the field. But you have to control a level 7 or higher spellcaster. So you control your Sevens Road Magician, summon this guy, tribute him off, destroy all your opponent's level 6 or higher monsters. So really cool stuff. So yeah, I really like him a lot. Very powerful effect. For Rush Duel standards, that is. Alright, now we're going to be getting into the low level monsters, level 4 or lower, pretty much. Alright, we got Dark Sorcerer, we got Light Sorcerer, and we got Aqua Sorcerer. So I'm pretty sure at some point we'll get Fire Sorcerer, Wind Sorcerer, or Cyclone Sorcerer, whatever you want to call it, all the attributes. So I can't wait to see that. They all have 1500 attack, 0 defense. They're all vanillas, but you need these vanillas in there because in Rush Duels, the highest attack that a level 4 monster goes up to is 1500, and on top of that, they have their normal monsters. In order to be an effect monster with 1500 attack, that's a level 4. You pretty much can't. It has to be 1400 or lower to have an effect. I don't know why. That's just how they did it, but it is what it is. So this is basically like the 2000 beater, just like how we have 2000 beater level 4s in the game. This is basically the 2000 beater level 4 in Rush Duels, 1500 attack. But yeah, so we got those sorcerers. Next we got Mystic Dealer right here. Send a spellcaster from your hand to the graveyard, draw 1 card. Pretty good, solid, straight to the point. Alright, so the next card we're going to get to is an anime card. You guys can go to all custom cards and look for Rescue Magician. So this is mine right here, has Legendary Duels right there. So this is the one that I made. Add that one right there. It basically allows you to resurrect spellcaster with 1500 more attack from your graveyard by sending a spell trap from your hand to the graveyard. A lot of the Rush Duel effects are very underpowered compared to real, Yu-Gi-Oh! Standard, so keep that in mind. This is a much more simpler game, very basic effects, but just because it's simpler, that doesn't mean it's not fun. It doesn't mean there isn't a lot of combos and strategies. There's still combos, there's still strategies, trust me. I like playing this game a lot. It still works well. It's just not as convoluted and as crazy as the original game. Not that I have anything against the original game, but this is simpler and easier to understand. But yeah, we got Rescue Magician, so this is how you look up all custom cards. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next card. Yeah, Spark Heart's Girl. Basically allows you to resurrect Sparks, an old classic burn card that only does 200 damage. Or you could bring back the trap card, Curtain of Sparks, which we'll get into later. Then we got Magical Beast Wolfram right there. Yeah, normal monster, pretty basic. You have to have at least a decent amount of normal monster in Yuga's deck because he has a trap card that requires you to shuffle 4 normal spellcaster monsters with different attributes, I believe, or just 4 normal spellcasters. So you have to have a decent amount. Right here we already have 4, so I think I'm just going to add 1 more and then we're good. Then we got Seven's Road Mage. We're going to add that in there, another Seven's Road support, really good card. Spell Archer, which is just a normal wind monster right here. Well, you could call it like the Avion of the deck, or so to speak. But yeah, there you go. There's Spell Archer right there. Now we have 5 normal monsters. You gotta have at least a decent amount, like I said. So keep that in mind if you want to activate that trap, or if you want to take that trap out and just take out the normal monsters for only effect monsters. That's up to you how you want to run that. I'll go right here. Child of Wind. Basically allows you to resurrect a level 4 lower spellcaster if you control another wind monster, so that's good. And then finally we have the 3 copies of the Karibo of the series. Every main character has to have a Karibo. Unfortunately, Yusei did not, but he did have one in the manga. But we have 3 copies of Curry Vault right here in the 3 different alternate arts. So we're gonna add Curry Vault here, Curry Bolt here, Curry Bolt here. So 3 Curry bots. I keep calling it bolts, but it's bots. I'm thinking of the Zale one that Yuma had. But yeah, basically you if you control no other monsters, you can pay 500 life points, add 1 Curry bot from your graveyard to your hand, so you can keep recycling like that, which is cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the fusion that's in season 2. We won't get into that right now. Alright, we're going to be hopping into spell cards now. We're going to start with the Road Magic cards, which are the Seven's Road support cards. Alright, so we got Road Magic Backflow, we got Road Magic Diaphragm, Road Magic Explosion, Road Magic Rhea Stellar, and Road Magic Tempest. I think Rhea Stellar I put in the side deck for right now. I might main deck it, but I'm putting it in the side deck for now. But yeah, these are the different Road Magic cards. Basically, if you control your 7's Road Magician or a level 7 or higher spellcaster, you can discard a monster with an attribute. So for Backflow, you need a water. For Ditrophism, you need to discard an earth. For Explosion, you need to discard a fire. And for Tempest, you need to discard a wind. And then obviously this would be light. So the only one we're missing is Dark. That hasn't been made yet. But yeah, so basically you do that to activate the effect. Backflow bounces an opponent's monster back to the hand, which is really good, surprisingly good. This one, you choose to face a monster your opponent control, loses attack equal to the attack of the earth monster that you send to the grave. Explosion, you discard a fire to burn for 400 for each card they control. And Tempest, you could discard a wind to change the battle positions of up to 3 monsters your opponent controls. So it's kind of like Spark Blaster, pretty much just like Spark Blaster. So yeah, you can manipulate battle positions, which is good. It does help out. But yeah, so those are the road magic cards. Then we have Wind Spirit's Blessing. You just send a card from your hand to the grave, choose a face-up spellcaster you control. It gains 1,000 until the end phase. Pretty good stuff right there. Next up, we have Recovery Force, some more spellcaster support right there. We got Recovery Force, shuffle 3 spellcasters, draw 1 card. Pretty simple. Then we have Piercing, which should be self-explanatory right here. So we add Piercing. This just gives one of your monsters Piercing for the turn. So it is what it is. It's very straightforward. You already know the deal. Magical Stream is another spellcaster support card. You just pop a spell trap if you control a spellcaster. Next we got, this is an anime card, so I'm going to go to my custom cards. I think I put it public. If not, I'll do it after the video. And if I didn't, just let me know so I can make it public. We got High Magic Double Axel. This basically says you shuffle 2 level 5 or higher spellcasters from your graveyard into the deck, and 1 face-up spellcaster you control basically gains attack equal to its original. So basically it's like doubling your attack. There are no effects that double your attack in Rush Duels, so it's just kind of like another way of saying I double the attack, because you gain attack equal to the original attack of that monster. So that's basically the same as doubling from its original attack. So yeah, and then the final spell card is going to be a legend card. You are only allowed 1 legend card per deck. So the legend card that Hyuga does own, which was crazy that he used in the final duel of season 1 in the tournament arc, was Graceful Charity. Draw 3 cards, discard 2. You already know the deal. This is an amazing card. I can't even believe he has this card. You can only have 1 of in the deck, and you can't have any other legend card in your deck. So this is the only one, but what a good one to have. I believe Luke definitely has Pot of Greed, which is great. So we'll get into Luke next. He's coming next, guys. You just wait for Luke. That's my boy. Anyway, I'm going to be getting into the traps. We got Curtain of Sparks right here. Basically makes the attacking monster lose 500 attack if you have a spellcaster. We got Dark Liberation, which is a very powerful trap card. It's similar to Mirror Force. When an opponent's monster increases an attack, you shuffle 4 spellcasters from your graveyard into the deck to destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. So very powerful card. It's basically the Mirror Force of the 7th universe, which by the way, Mirror Force did get confirmed to be a legend card, but Hyuga doesn't own that. He actually owns 2 copies of this, so I'm going to put 1 copy of it in the side deck for now, but he does own 2. If you want to add both, you can. Just keep in mind you have to have 4 spellcasters in your graveyard to shuffle first in order to activate it. So it's not an easy Mirror Force. There is a bit of a cost for it, so you can activate it right away. But yeah, so that's right there. The only reason I didn't add it in the second copy in the main deck is because I wanted to try out different traps too. And like I said, there's a requirement for you to have that, so I don't want to just have 2 in my hand and then I don't have enough materials in the graveyard to shuffle back. So that's pretty much why. Next up, we have a Cure Shot, I believe it's called. Yes, we have a Cure Shot. You shuffle a water monster, gain life points, and do burn damage equal to the level of that monster you shuffled back. And that's pretty much it. And then we have this trap card called Magic Quartet Shock. This is the one I was talking about. When your opponent special summons a monster, 1500 or more attack, shuffle 4 normal monsters from your graveyard into the deck. Choose 1 monster your opponent controls and destroy. So this is kind of similar to a bottomless trap hole type of effect, right? They summon a monster with 1500 or more, you shuffle, you pop. So it's similar to bottomless trap hole. So he has a card that's similar to Mirror Force and another card that's similar to bottomless, which is pretty cool. And this doesn't require specifically spellcasters, so that's good. You just need normal monsters. So that's why you have to have at least a couple normal monsters. And here I have 5. That's as much as I could squeeze in because a lot of these other monsters I will need, so it is what it is. Alright, next we got some anime cards right here. Magic Fire Guard. It makes it so one of your spellcasters can be destroyed by battle that turn. Pretty cool. Very good defense right there. Next we have Magical Switch. Alright, we got Magical Switch right here. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you choose 1 spellcaster in your graveyard, special summon it, and then send another monster you control to the grave. So it switches a monster on the field with a spellcaster in your graveyard. So it's a magical switch, literally what it is. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot one more spell card, which is called Curry Bot Triple. There we go. You shuffle 3 Curry Bots from your graveyard to the deck to draw 2. Very good. So that's some draw support right there. You got 3 different draw support cards in his deck, so that's not bad. Actually 4 if you count Mystic Dealer. So that's not some bad draw support right there. Don't forget, in Rush Duels, at the start of your turn, you can draw until you have 5 cards. If you have less than 5, so that's really good. All right, we're gonna be getting into the side deck real quick. There are more Yuga cards that he owns that I will put in the link in the description. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, obviously, but it will be there for you to download this deck profile so you can import it into Dueling Book, and then I will also give you the rest of the cards that he owns from Season 1. So for the monsters, in the side deck, we have his other maximum monster, Vulcan, the Divine right here. This card's great. Everybody loves this card more than Overroad, which is fine. I just wanted to use Overroad because it's his original maximum, so I wanted to use it. But I'm going to be adding Vast Vulcan, Hyper Engine Vast Vulcan to the side deck. Not extra deck, my bad. Yeah. So yeah, you could swap this out for Magnum Overload if you want, or if you want to try to use both. It's going to be kind of tough. Just so you guys know, in just another note for when you build Rush Duel decks, it's actually more appropriate if you have more high-leveled monsters in the deck. When you build a character deck, you know, with the old characters and stuff, if you have too many high-level monsters, it becomes way too clunky. But in Rush Duels, it's not that clunky because you get multiple normal summons, so you can kind of spam out a bunch of monsters and be able to get your high-leveled level 7 or higher monsters, level 5 or higher monsters on the field a lot faster. So it works very differently in Rush Duels. It's recommended that you have at least 10, believe it or not, 10 level 5 or higher monsters in the deck. I know it doesn't seem like it works, but it works, and that's how it works. It's shocking, but it is what it is. So you got to have a good amount, because keep in mind, there's not much in the extra deck. Yes, there's fusions, but that comes later. But there's not a lot you can do. There's no extra deck mechanics, so your level 7 or higher monsters are how you're going to win the duel. So those are your ace monsters in the deck, which is good. Anyway, we're going to continue with the side deck. We're going to go through this a little bit faster. We got Thunder. We got Thunderbolt, the Lightning Fire Deity. I'm just going to put it in the side deck. I'm not going to explain what it does. You guys can read it yourself. We got Sace. Sace, the Mighty King of Bestial Wings. We got Lightning Bolt Condor. We got Brave of Twilight Lead Across, the other one, the counterparts. We have Neckmaid Nana right here, which resurrects a level 7 monster shuffles a level 7 monster from the deck to draw 2 cards. We have Amazing Dealer right here. We already have Road Magic Saltar in the side deck already, and then I think the rest are just anime cards, so yeah. Alright, this is Level Blast right here. It inflicts burn damage. We have Magical Effect Spear right over here. We have Surprise Barcode. Then we have Emergency Return for the final card. So you can swap around if you want to use these cards in the main deck. That's fine. I just added the ones that were a lot easier to use in here. Surprise Barcode is a very good card. You could add that in there. It's perfectly fine. It allows you to excavate cards from your deck and rearrange them and stuff like that. And if there are 5 or more monsters from the cards you activated, you take no battle damage for that turn, which is great. So just switch it around. You don't have to follow this exact list. This is the way I wanted to build it, the way I wanted to try it out. I haven't tested this deck out fully to see how it flows, but this is the best that I was able to make it with, you know, what I have. But yeah, so then and then basically right here we go to Yuga Season 1 leftover cards. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you have Mirror Innovator, you have Savage Claw Tiger, Moving Fortress, and all these other cards. I'm not going to go through all of that, right? My breath is going to run out. But these are the rest of them. Like I said, go into the link in the description below, and you can download the deck, plus the leftovers, so that way you know what cards are left. The anime cards are here too, that he owns from the anime that weren't printed yet. That's pretty much it. But yeah, that's Yuga's Season 1 deck right there. Very straightforward. It's a fun deck. I did test it a little bit, but not extensively. But yeah, it's a cool deck. It's very fun. I'm trying to think of anything else I could mention about the deck. I want to build another version where I take maximum out and just focus on the level 7 or higher monsters. I want to build a full 7's road deck once we get the rest of the 7's road monsters and stuff like that. Obviously, I want to build season 2 and fusions and stuff like that, but season 2 is still going, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile for Yuga Odo. It's a very fun deck. I'm looking forward to trying these out on future streams and stuff with you guys, with the fans. I'm looking forward to that. And also, Rook is coming up next, and then I'll be doing Roman. This whole week is going to be 7's content. It's starting October 1st to October 7th. It's going to be nothing but 7's content, so we're going to be getting Yuga's deck profile, which is today. Tomorrow will be Rook. Then we're going to get Roman, then Gakuto, and then I believe Roa. So that's 5, and maybe I'll do Nail, and then I'm working on a duel. So we're going to see where that goes. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a while since I've done a deck profile. I love you guys. Thank you guys for everything. Yeah, man, have fun with Rush Duels. A lot of great content. Like I said, 1 new video each day of this month. I hope I can pull it off with me and Robbie. It's going to be very hard. We've never done anything like that, but we're both very, very excited, and we're looking forward to just pouring a bunch of content. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Love you guys. See you guys in the next video. God bless you guys. Gotcha!